What if I told you that the most powerful superfood on the planet isn't flown in from the Amazon or harvested in the Himalayas? What if it's the very plant you've been stepping on, cursing at, and ripping out of your garden for years? Today, we're going to turn your world upside down. We're going to talk about the king of the wasteland, the silent giant that's been watching us from the ditches, common burdock. And trust me, after this, you'll never look at a weed the same way again.
You've seen it 1,000 times. Those enormous elephant ear leaves, those annoying little spiky balls that stick to your socks like nature's Velcro. Most people see a nuisance, a gardener's nightmare. But for those who know how to read the hidden language of plants, burdock is something else entirely. It's a biochemical fortress, a forgotten survival tool, and maybe, just maybe, the reason your grandparents lived so long without a single pill from a pharmacy. Let's go back to the beginning, not to a lab, but to the dirt. Here's the first secret they don't want you to know. While you've been spending hundreds on exotic supplements, burdock has been hiding a molecule that scientists are now calling a cellular guardian. It's called Arctigenin, and this thing is rare. It doesn't just fight inflammation, it actually talks to your cells, helping them recognize damaged or dangerous structures before they spiral out of control. In Japan, where people live longer than almost anywhere else, burdock root, Gobo, is a daily staple. Not a medicine, food. And that's where the magic starts. But to understand burdock, you have to go underground. This plant doesn't just grow, it drills. Its root can punch through compacted clay and gravel to reach 2 meters deep. Why does that matter? Because down there, away from pesticides and surface pollution, burdock finds minerals that have been chun shui for centuries. Copper, iron, magnesium, zinc. In perfect organic forms your body recognizes instantly. It's like a living battery, storing the Earth's ancient energy in a single taproot. And when you consume it, you're not just eating fiber, you're drinking the memory of deep, clean soil. Now, let's talk about war. Not the wars we fight today, but the real wars against famine, infection, and cold. Genghis Khan's warriors carried dried burdock root in their saddlebags. Why? Because it doesn't rot. It's nature's perfect ration. A handful of powdered root mixed into hot water kept them riding for 10 hours a day. Fast forward to the siege of Leningrad. When all the wheat was gone, when people were eating sawdust and leather, it was burdock root that kept thousands alive. They called it earth bread. One root has enough calories and nutrients to sustain a person through a day of hard labor. This plant has saved more lives than any pharmacy in history. And we forgot it. So here's the uncomfortable question. If burdock is this powerful, this proven, this free, why is it not on every shelf? Why do doctors prescribe expensive statins and painkillers when a root you can dig up behind a gas station does the same thing, often better and safer? The answer isn't biology, it's economics. You can't patent a weed. You can't charge $500 for a course of treatment that grows in a ditch. The global pharmaceutical industry doesn't hate burdock. It's terrified of it. Because if people remembered how to use this plant, billions in synthetic drug profits would simply evaporate. But burdock isn't just medicine. It's also a teacher. In 1941, a Swiss engineer named George de Mestral came back from a walk covered in those little spiky balls. Instead of getting annoyed, he looked at them under a microscope. What he saw changed the world. Hundreds of tiny hooks perfectly designed to grab onto loops of fabric. 10 years later, he invented Velcro. Today, that same technology is used in spacesuits, surgical implants, and children's sneakers. And we're still just scratching the surface. The way burdock leaves distribute weight is inspiring lightweight solar panels for Mars rovers. Its hollow seed fluff is being copied for Arctic-grade insulation. This weed is a blueprint for the future. So how do you actually use this Titan without making mistakes? Rule 1, location. Burdock is a vacuum cleaner for soil. It absorbs everything, good and bad. Never pick it near highways, factories, or old industrial sites. Find it in clean meadows, forest edges, or abandoned farms. Rule 2, timing. First-year roots are tender and packed with inulin. Second-year roots are woody and hollow. The plant has given its life to seeds. Dig in late autumn or early spring. Rule 3, patience. Burdock doesn't work like a drug. It doesn't give you a fake energy spike. It rebuilds you slowly, layer by layer. A 1-month course of burdock tea or tincture will do more for your joints and skin than years of random supplements. And don't ignore the leaves. A fresh burdock leaf applied fuzzy side down to a sore knee overnight is one of the oldest transdermal remedies in the world. The same anti-inflammatory lignans that work inside your body also penetrate through your skin. Our ancestors weren't superstitious, they were practical. They knew that the plant grabbing at their sleeve was trying to tell them something. Slow down, it says. You forgot something important. Maybe it's time we finally listen.
Burdock is not a weed. It's not a pest. It's a testament to something we've lost. The ability to see value in what's free, what's tough, what's growing right under our feet. The modern world wants you dependent on a pill for every ache. But nature has already written a different story. A story where resilience doesn't come in a plastic bottle, where the most powerful medicine doesn't need a prescription, where a giant covered in spiky balls quietly waits for you to remember its name. So tomorrow, when you walk past that annoying plant on the side of the road, stop, bow your head, and say thank you. Because the king of the wasteland has always been on your side. If you want more forgotten secrets from the natural world, plants that heal, wild foods that nourish, and ancient wisdom that works, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're just getting started. The archive is open, and you don't want to miss the next chapter. See you in the next video.